Welcome back to Banished, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. So as you can see, right there in the center of our screen is one of the most important structures on this map. That's right. We have a well. We have one well here near our main center of trade and production. We have another well up here on the outskirts of this forest node, and a third well over here at this forest node. Actually, I believe we have one over here as well. Yes, right there. 4 wells, and they are needed. If you watched last week's video, yeah, I was quite distressed as this forest node slowly but surely burned to the ground. That's right, we had a fire start in this house and it just spread all over, burned to the ground. And they didn't have a well, so the villagers weren't able to quickly go back and forth. They had to come all the way here to the river, or all the way here to the river. And it was a nightmare. Oh. So, once you get several houses built and they're clumped together, make sure you get a well. Alright, so let's get down to business. We just finished production, or building our farm supplier, and I would like to get one person working there. And we are going to stock this with firewood. I think I'm going to go for 1,000 firewood. We're just coming into spring here in just a second, so I'm pretty sure it's fine if I take a lot of that there. So the biggest thing confronting us right now is our food situation. We have over 80 people, and that means we need a minimum of just over 8,000 food stored up, and we do not have that. We have 6,000 food. That fire threw me off, and it threw off quite a bit of our production. It killed this hunter's cabin, and it killed this gathering hut for almost a whole year, maybe even a little more. So that definitely put us behind. So we're gonna have to crank out some food. Since it is going into spring, if we had the good fortune of getting some seeds, that would be a good way to do it, because then we would have a bulk of food at the very end of the summer. But I do not see a trader coming. No, I do not. And even if he was here on the river, it would take a month to get to us. So what else can we do? Well, we've got this guy going full swing now. We have our fishing dock going full swing. I'm going to build another fishing dock. I think that's a good order of business. We just built this one here, so I'm hoping that will bring it up. It doesn't look like it has been coming up. So, what do we do? First, since we have a lot of laborers that aren't really doing that much, I'm going to first start by building another fishing dock. And actually, I'm going to build one more of these first, because they do generate a decent amount of food. It's nothing crazy, but it is a lot of variety, and that definitely does a lot of good. We'll just put that in there real tight. Alright, so we're going to start with that. I'm going to slow that down to 2 times, and we're going to come over here and we're going to gather some wild edibles. And I want them to get wild edibles from the clumps of forests over here. There's a lot of stuff in there that should be quite a bit of food. Yeah, look at this. Our storage barns. They are empty. Why have you depleted us? Look at that. That is a sad state of affairs. Let's hope and pray that we get some seeds or some livestock of some kind. That would solve the problem too, especially if it was chickens. I really would like some chickens. They breed really quickly, and you can keep a ton of them in a small paddock. Okay, there's our hospital. I don't need that staffed right now. Look at that, look at that. We have ourselves a boat. Alright, which one is it going to? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. No! It came here. Oh! Why do I want filled canteens? I don't want filled canteens. What can I order from you? I could order some pipe tobacco. I could order some scotch. Scotch sounds good. But I don't need any of this. This is all luxuries. I'm not at the point where I want to start getting luxuries yet. Yes! Okay, let's see. What do I want? I want pea seeds, because you can get quite a bit of peas. And I'm thinking probably either eggplant or tomato. Maybe we'll go with tomato. Let's order some cottonseed, because I'd like to be able to make some fabric eventually. Let's also order... I don't know. Wheat seeds would be nice. Let's go ahead and do some turnips. Soybeans. Peppers. Field onions are alright. They produce quite a bit for that. Hemp, we'll need that eventually, but not quite yet. Maybe some cabbage. And then beans, for sure. Beans and broccoli, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dismiss him. We got what we wanted. I've been thinking a lot about it, and I think I'm going to go for it and build just a massive farming community over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all of the workers be local to this area. So let's just pause for a second and I'll kind of lay out what I'm thinking. So let's see here. I'm going to have them start producing this right away, or building this right away. Then I'm going to continue the houses around this in 2 rows, just like this, around the whole way. And then we'll kind of build from here. We'll build out streets in a grid pattern. But they are all within this circle. So the attendant, the vendor, is going to travel across the whole map with their little cart, picking up resources and depositing them in this market. So these people, all they have to do to get stuff is go right to the market, go to work. So they're in their own little world right here. So let's unpause it, let them get started. I'm also going to have them build one of these. Yeah. But let's make these fields priority for now. Okay, so this is not going to be able to produce until... We're not going to see the fruits of this labor until next fall. Okay, so let's see. What do we want this to be? Let's have this be tomatoes. I'm not going to put any farmers on it until... You know what? Yes, I am. I'm going to go ahead and do some farmers. What you got in the box, Shunny? Because during the off season, like during the winter, the farmers will just act as laborers, so that's fine. You know, I think I want a whatever you call this. Little stockpile here. And one there. Put some priority on that. Okay, you're gonna make you be peas. Because you see, these people are taking things and they're having to take it all the way here and put it in that one. So this will save them a little bit of walking. Our health is declining a bit, which is a bummer. I think we just don't have enough, or I don't know. That's not the way to say it. We don't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough variety in our food. Worker on you. I would hate to forget that come spring. Why are you guys not clearing this very fast? I want these things cleared. I want it cleared. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Where's the last one? There it is. It's hiding from me. Somebody get this log. Anybody please. Thank you. Alrighty, and then this one, let's go with peas, because that's tomatoes. So peas, tomatoes, peas, peas, tomatoes, tomatoes. Let's switch that to peas. So 2 fields of tomatoes, 4 fields of peas. All right, that's good for now. Once we get some more seeds in, we'll get some more variety. Okay, so get those guys working here again. Get that stock back up for the next time Mr. Vendor comes by. Okay, so this is staffed. Now you can make sugar out of bamboo, which we'll need at some point. Tulip, I don't really want tulip. Let's go with spinach and cucumber. Okay, so that's 5,500. Is that right? No, there's just a little too much. Just a wee bit. Okay, so we'll trade with that. Go ahead and wait, see. Yeah, we've already made the orders we want. Okay, so dismissed. Where did you go? Why are you not back at work? Were you over here? Yeah, you're over here. Okay. Get you back into your original position. Oh, good. That has been finished. Good. Did not realize that. That's been sitting there vacant for so long. Okay, so let's... Hopefully this gets filled back up with firewood before fall. So late spring right now. How's our plants coming? Could be better, definitely, especially for this one here. Did you get a late start? My goodness. Okay. We have the people, so I'm going to go ahead and increase everybody to 2 for now, just to make sure we have a awesome harvest. We can stockpile a lot of food. That'll give me a lot of peace of mind. Because look at this, we're at 80. Was it 110? Ugh, 110 people, which means we need 10,000 food, and we are not there. Okay, farmer died during childbirth. Man. Okay, sweet. Yeah, lumber. We've done enough lumber. Come down here, move you back to firewood. Oh, you're right here. I didn't even need to move. Okay, get you going on firewood. Okay, you don't have leather. Okay, do you have any more reeds and feathers? You should have more of that. Do you get reeds from this? I don't think so. Nope. I think you get reeds from the hunting cabin, right? No. Man, where do you get reeds from? I mean, I know you can. You get it. You get it from a hunting or like a duck blind or something. All right, how's this going? 15%. That is not going very well. Look, all these are up in at least over 50. Okay. The reserve of tools is low. Really? Really? Look at this. People don't have tools? What is wrong with you, blacksmith lady? Okay. Iron ore. How many are you making? You're making about 114 a year. And that's not enough because they go through them so quick. Okay, well. Alright. I figured this day would come. We need ourselves another blacksmith. Submit your applications to handforgedgaming@gmail.com. Just kidding. I can't. I don't have the technology yet to like virtually input you into this game. That would be cool. Well, I don't know. Maybe it would be cool. So many movies with that kind of a premise that, you know, something bad always happens. I'm not sure I would want to do that. But still, it'd be cool. I guess that's what VR is, to a point, just on a much lower, less cool scale. Alright. Build, be built, please. Okay, you're about 66%. We're going to need another one of you soon. I don't need coal for anything right now. I don't have much stone. I think I would like to build... let me think about this before I do it. I think I would like to build a quarry. Small quarry. Yeah. We could just do it the small one. Maybe put it right here so it can share that stockpile. I'll just put this on pause for now. But I want to be able to have enough stone because I would like to upgrade all these houses to stone houses here. Maybe in a few years. That would help us with our firewood. I mean, we're not low on firewood ever, but it would definitely help me to be able to have more firewood available for trade. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and put 2 vendors here. They'll start getting that stocked. Okay. What are all of you guys doing? That's what I want to know at this point. You're doing nothing. Okay. Tools is low. Yes, I am aware. I have a plan. Don't fear, don't worry. Okay, so my hope is to have fields all the way through here and just kind of stretched all around here. And, you know, maybe fields interspersed with animal pens. Close. We'll keep you here so I don't have to go back down there. Alright, so yeah, our food is, it's not progressing as well as I hoped. So, we're getting more laborers now, so let's go ahead and I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and get a couple more of these here just to ensure that we will have the ability to boost our production next fall if we have to. Or by next fall, I should say. Alright, thank you workers, I appreciate it. Alright, so this was tomatoes. I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, so why did they get peas from a tomato field? kind of funny. Maybe when this guy was sowing, he just cast a couple seeds over there. Okay, so basically that's 500 tomatoes, and 2 people were working it. So they basically, 2 people provided for 5 people, roughly, for the year. Or for a year. Is that pretty standard between all of them? Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. A little less on these ones. Okay, yeah, so for every 2 people that work here, you get 5 people cared for, fed. Okay. Okay, we'll get that blacksmith working. We got 10,000 food, which is what we need to be at constantly. Because if something happened and food production ceased, it would take about a year to... Oh yeah, we have other stuff here. I forgot. Okay, let's get some spinach. Let's get some cucumbers. Here's tomatoes. Let's come down here and we'll put cucumbers here. And this was peas. Let's make it spinach. This was tomatoes. Let's make it peas. This was peas. Let's make it tomatoes. This was peas. Let's make it tomatoes. This was tomatoes. Let's make it... What's this? Cucumbers. Let's make it spinach. Okay, and let's make you peas. You don't have to rotate them every year, but if I'm able to, I do, because if you don't, you will get diseases in your crop, and that's a pain, because you have to stop the production and just harvest it all, and you basically lose it. Okay, so half of my population, just about, a little less than half, doesn't have tools. This is a real problem. So if you're producing 114 a year, you will hopefully be producing around 114 a year. And that would be awesome. Let's go ahead and get this going. I think I'm going to need a little more lumber. Yeah, reserve of tools is low. That's going to be beeping at us for a while. Ooh, we have pearls. What do those go for at the trading market? Oh, hey, look. Speak of the devil. Pearls, pearl, pearl. What's the value? Count, desire, count. It doesn't tell me. Oh, well, I guess I have to say, hey, let's have some pearls in here. Okay, leather, cloth, wool. You know what? Let's get... what do we make the I think that would give us the best bang for our buck. Followed shortly by this. So that's 900. And then this should be 1200, so it should be 2100. Yeah. So it's 10 per pearl. That's not bad. Go ahead and pay the man. That'll give us the ability to keep producing clothing, which, as you can see, well, actually you can't see, but we weren't able to just a while ago. Okay. Any other errors? Anything going wrong? No. Alright, let's figure out what to do with these. What's this? Spinach and spinach. And peas. Let's make this tomatoes. Okay. Cucumbers, spinach, peas, tomatoes, tomatoes. Let's go ahead and make this peas. Okay, so those new fields I added, I'm just going to leave one person working on them. I think that should be fine. That should give us more than enough. See, because we're in the middle of the winter and we still have 9,000 food, so that's good. I'm hoping we're kind of ahead of the curve right now. All right, let's see what you have. Sheep. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. That's going to give us wool. And it's going to give us meat. Mutton. Mutton. I love mutton. Do you guys like mutton? I like mutton. Okay. So we don't quite have the manpower to do too much more in the way of farms, but I'm pretty sure this is good for now. Tools are still low, so that's a bummer. I'll go ahead and put in a road here, like so. I'm actually going to make this a double wide. And let's think. Is there any kind of a storage I need or that would be useful? Meat locker. You know, you can store meat in here, but I think it's kind of cool to have like specialized kinds of things. Okay, bank barn. Must be built on a slope. Oh, that's why they call it bank. That kind of bank. Okay. Resource depot. What is this? Adjustable storage for your available range of products. You must have at least one of a product type for its storage button to appear. Oh, so you can tell it what or how much of it to store. Maybe. Items stored in this building will only be released into your town when you decrease the number of items manually. Oh. Okay, so this is like, if you guys have ever played, oh, what is it called? I want to say it's called Caesar, something like that. It's a city builder game. This is like when you're stockpiling resources that you don't want to be touched. Like in that game, you would have to meet like taxation requirements to Caesar every now and then, and if you didn't have it, you would be penalized. So I could build one of these and say, you know, let's say put firewood in it, and that firewood would never be able to be touched, so that if something came along here and I didn't have enough, you know, I would have it in that building. Okay, that's really neat. I did not notice that they did that. That is cool. Grains, dry goods, root cellar, meat locker, distribution barn. It will empty it into the next nearest regular storage location. Okay, so basically it's kind of like an in-between thing. Alright, let's go ahead and put a meat locker. I'm thinking that's a good idea. Meat locker. Meat locker. Meat locker. There. 3 of them. And let's go ahead and build some pastures. I'm going to want pastures that are pretty big. So I'm going to come down here as far as I can. And let's go with that size right there. Whatever that size was. I didn't even notice. What is that size? It doesn't tell me. Maybe I won't go with that size then. Well, let's see here. We'll just count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's going to count for me. That's right. Okay, so it is 14 by... Come here. 14 by 19. Okay, so... if we do another one over here that's identical... I don't know if we're going to be able to get it identical. Yeah, we won't. Well, it'll be close. And then here in the middle... let's leave space on either side for some roads. This is kind of hard to see. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Okay, you're there. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to leave those paused for now. I only need one. Okay, unpause. Hello, sheepies. gonna breed you, and then we're gonna shave you, and then we're gonna eat you. Okay. Late winter. I thought it was spring, but it's late winter, and our food has not decreased. I want it to be at 10,000 steadily, but it should be that way next year. Alright. I'll bump up a couple of my builders. And get some of these projects wiped out. Once we have... I'm going to need more lumber. Once we have a surplus of stone, which of course I could gather stone, but we're going to need this stone quarry anyway. Okay, tools is low, but not as low. We're slowly going back up. I need to watch that. I didn't even notice this start to decline. I need to watch that. Alrighty, well, I'm going to call it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. We have avoided further catastrophe. We have fireproofed our village, and we have gotten the beginnings of our farming neighborhood. Farming district, we'll call it that. So we're going to expand on the farming district next time. Hopefully get a population boost and get over maybe 140 people. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of your support. I really do. Have a great one.